Hi everyone. So I've upgraded my tech gear. This has been an evolution of about 2 years and I'm really happy with what I have right now. I want to show you around what I've got, what's working for me, what stuff I love most and what I found works really well. So let's get started. I am recording in right now because that's what I use for all of my presentations. So of course I've got that up on the screen because that's kind of core to me creating video presentations. That is my tool. And then I'm recording on I have an iMac here, an iMac 24. And then I've had the Keylight Air by Elgato. I've had that for a while. I love Elgato products. And then pretty new is this Elgato Stream Deck. And I actually have this paired with my application so that I can do things like turn the slides on and off, go into full screen, move between slides really quickly, turn my camera on and off. I can also make myself bigger, smaller, move myself around with the dials here. And these two dials actually control the Keylight Air so that I can change the temperature and the brightness, for example. My newest addition here is, let me just show you the desk that I have. You might be wondering why I have this desk in front of a perfectly great, much nicer looking desk in the back. Well, really, I just move this desk around all the time. I got this table. It was very inexpensive off of Amazon, but I love it because it moves around everywhere and has a lever here so I can move it up and down. So I find when I want to record, especially when I want to stand, I can move this to standing. So I use both desks, but I literally move this desk all around. That's why I have this gigantic power cord here so that I can move my iMac all around. Speaking of gear, I love this. This is like a slap bracelet. I just got a slap bracelet so that I can pull my cords together and then I can expand that out when I want to move it because I hate having cords all around. Anyway, I was going to move my desk, move it over a little bit so I can show you my most recent addition, which I love. I'm so happy I finally got it. This is the Elgato low profile arm mount, and it is very easy to move it up and down. So I kind of have it at this angle right now, but I can move it. And then when I'm done recording, I can just turn it and tuck it all the way away. And so I love that. The microphone that I have that I love the most is actually the Shure microphone. So it's the Shure M7 microphone. Awesome piece of equipment there. Now, at the moment, I'm actually just using my iMac webcam, which works really well. But when I want to create even higher quality, I use this little guy right here, which looks so tiny. It's the Insta360 Link, but it is an absolutely awesome camera. Let me put it on my screen so you can see. So there you go. You don't need to mount it or anything. You just kind of sit it on top and then it holds on top. But what I love about this is you can see that here's the face and it actually swivels and you can program it so that it looks, straight at you. It even has AI technology in it so that it can track and follow you because it moves all around. So it will track and follow you, and you can do overhead shots with it because you just tell it you want overhead and then it will record whatever is on your table. So I love that for overhead shots, and it's just so small and easy, and it is the best webcam I've ever used. That's the Insta360 camera. So something else that I finally recently got a tripod. I got this one off of Amazon and I'll link it. It works really well because it goes really high and it also folds all the way flat so I can just tuck it away when I don't need it. It has something so I can put my phone on it, but I can also swap this out and I can unscrew this and actually put my Insta360 camera on it if I want to record with that webcam for better quality. Oh, I do have a walking pad in the background, and that's why I need my movable desk so I can move my desk right on top of that. I love that walking pad. I got that super inexpensive off of Amazon as well. And I had that actually before the pandemic when they got really popular. But when I'm stressed out, I just step on that and finish replying to the emails that are stressing me out. It's really helpful. The last thing that I recently got was, this is another Elgato mount. This is their larger mount that allows you to just swap out all these things. And I actually have more connectors that I can connect, but I can actually clamp this right onto the mount of of my stand here with the key light, and I've been using that if I need to do an overhead shot and I want good lighting on it. That's been really nice. And then my final thing, also from Elgato, you can see I was definitely on an Elgato kick. I got the green screen mat so that I can do some overhead shots. If I'm feeling creative when I'm editing this video, I will add in some green screen magic to show you what you can do with that. But those are really my main things. I would say the things that I think took my game to the next level. I really love this Shure microphone. It is awesome. And I'm so happy I finally went for this Elgato low profile arm. I held off on that for a while because it is quite expensive and I was using a different arm before, and this is so much better. It's so much better quality, and I love having it on an arm versus on the table because you tap on a table so often it really does mess up your sound, or at least it did for me. So I'm really happy with that. The key lights are wonderful, and these are the smaller ones, the key light airs. They're great for my needs. The Stream Deck Plus is really helpful during my presentation because I can keep my eye contact better by just being able to just press here and not having to mess with anything else. I really appreciate that, but I would say the two biggest things for me were the microphone and the lights probably. And then for better camera resolution, the Insta360 Link camera is amazing. I was fine with my iMac for most of my presentations, honestly, but when I want to do overhead shots with better resolution, then this guy really comes into play and is great. And then I wish that I had gotten the tripod earlier because you can get them very inexpensive from Amazon, and this one works great. I have it on the lowest setting right now, but I like the one that has the gooseneck in addition to the tripod and being able to pull it up and down, because then again, if I want to do overhead shots or I want to move it anywhere, I can do all of that easily. The walking pad for me is an absolute essential, and yeah, some type of sit stand desk also, but I didn't splurge on mine and I've been using it for years and years, and I can wheel this thing all over the place. Anyway, that's my setup. What do I want next to upgrade my space? I always have a lot of tech wishes, right? One of the things that I'm really interested in, I don't know if I'll end up getting it, but you may have seen a free write typewriter. I want to get away from screens a little bit more. I'm in front of screens so much of the day, and I'm really interested in seeing if I got one of those for my writing. And I have been doing a lot more writing recently, whether it's script writing or writing for a blog, writing for an article, or writing for a book. I wonder if I have that distraction-free writing device, how that might change the game for me, also help my eye health. There's a lot of things I wonder about it, but it is a bit of a splurge. So I haven't gone for it yet, but I've been super interested in it. And that's, again, the free write typewriter. They have a couple of different versions, but it syncs seamlessly with the cloud. So it would be saving my work, but it also would be completely distraction free. And the screen itself is e-ink. It's black and white. It is not an LED screen, so it wouldn't be like I was on a screen for more of my day, which I'm trying to get away from a bit. I know there's other things that I could also use, like actually having a green screen. I haven't gone for that yet because I really like my background, and I just can't see wanting to put that up every time that I want to record, even though I think I could do some cool things with it. I should mention one more thing that I absolutely could not live without, and this is my Wacom One tablet. I'm not using it right now because I didn't need to write anything, but I'm always needing to write or draw by hand. This is the Wacom One 13, so this is one of my first investments, but you've heard me talk about that a ton of times before because I find that I really need that technology in my life to be able to draw things. I also use it to edit videos, anything you can do with pen precision. I love that thing. Anyway, this has been rather long, much longer than I thought it was going to be, but I hope you enjoyed seeing around my space and what I've invested in over the last several years. I guess this has been an evolution of almost 4 years of stuff that I've accumulated to upgrade my game, and I'm really happy with what I have at this point. I'd love to hear what tech you love most in your workspace, what's helped you upgrade your game, and what things you are looking to purchase next. All right, bye for now.